Hey friends, today Zeno and myself are working on this old rusty Duramax. So, alternator started making lots of noise. Doesn't sound too healthy, does it? Yeah, that bad boy is shot. Still works, but it doesn't sound great, making all kinds of racket. So I just figured I'd do a quick video on alternator replacement here. So, really, nothing to it. I would start with taking the clamp off here, taking a clamp off there, taking your noisemaker off. I don't remember what's on the end of that pipe there, but either way, take that off. And then from there on, here, let's see if I can turn this light on. Mind you, my camera, my case is so dirty, it might make it worse. But anyway, from there, pretty straightforward. This cable here is your main run. It's to your positive, right? Take that off, but I would recommend taking your battery cables off first. Both battery cables, not just the one. Mine are kind of rigged up already because I hate side posts and those stupid rubber things. But anyway, I just carefully took this off, slid it off. Don't mind my fingers. Fingernails are lack thereof. I just spun that off, and then I left it in there with the rubber over it and just pushed it aside so that way it couldn't touch anything. I didn't even take the battery cables off. And then, of course, you pop that one off. Not much to it. You got to pull it up pretty high to unhook it there. But anyway, then I pull that off. Take off those two 15 mil bolts. But actually, I guess one other thing before you do that, you got to loosen your belt. So I just used a breaker bar in the notch here, and then you pull up because that thing has to go down. So anyway, we're going to do the opposite. Here, Zeno, hold that for me and aim where they can see it. Don't have your fingers in the way, okay? Your hand is right in the way. So we're going to pop this back up. And, oh man, that's kind of tough. Can you see what I'm doing in the camera, Zeno?
Yeah.
So this belt here, just like that. There we go. The opposite of that to pop the belt off. And then, like I said, there's a notch in there. You stick your half-inch ratchet or breaker bar over. Make sure all that... This stupid power ratchet here, my goodness. Take all that off. Go, go, go. Take it all off. This, notch it in there. Loosen your belt is probably the first step. And then, yeah, like I said, of course, unplug all these. Your 15 mil bolts here and here. And that's it. Getting it out's kind of tough. Helps to have a pry bar to go in underneath there and kind of pry it out. Be careful you don't break the sensor there. I can't remember what that is. Coolant temp probably. Looks like a thermostat housing there. And the hardest part of getting the new one in is the same thing. You can see how it's tapping here a little bit. You got to be real careful with that. Hopefully I didn't damage my alternator. But anyway, tightened it all up. Probably look up torque specs, but I just tightened it real good. Like I said, the hardest part was tapping it in there. Getting the alternator back in place because, yeah, it's kind of a pain. But anyway, let's see if we're charging. Might have just broke my light here. We'll adjust that later, I suppose. But anyway, let's see here. Let's see if we're charging. We are at 12.5 right now. Turn the light off. Let's take a look. It's not charging yet, but hopefully it starts. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. I'll have to go take a look. But anyway, as far as I can tell, that's all there is to changing your alternator. There we go. Looks like it's starting now, which is weird. There we go. See, now it's starting. 13.2. Going up. I guess that's weird. It takes a while for it to actually start charging. 13.4, 5. Because the other one did. There we go. Now it jumped right up to 14.3. 14.4, 14.5. So that's good. Now, it took a minute for the new alternator to start. But anyway, it appears to be charging now. And everything seems good. So keep in mind, I should start off every video by saying I'm not a mechanic. I just love cars, so I end up having to work on a bunch of crap all the time. But anyway, everything looks good. Hope this video helps somebody, and as always, may God bless you. Say bye, Zeno.